Hello guys, it's been a while again and I've decided to make another Razer disassembly or dismantle video, call it whatever you want. And today we're going to dismantle or disassemble, whatever, again, Razer Deathadder Chroma. I just got it like yesterday, so yeah. So I decided to dismantle it because it has some, if you can hear, it has something, I don't know, there's a piece in there that fell in the mouse. I don't know how it got in there because I bought it used. I'm not even using that mouse. I've used Razer Mamba until now. So yeah, I just want to show you that this indeed is the Razer Deathadder Chroma. You can see the lightning, you can see on the bottom here. And I don't want to keep too much of your time, so we're just gonna start with the video. Now first what you want to do is you want to unplug your mouse out of your computer. So let's do that and then we'll continue. Okay, so now that you unplug your device from your computer, you will want to turn the mouse around because there are 3 screws under the mouse which cannot be seen right now because they're hiding under this rubber feet, and there's one more here under that. I'll show you how to locate it. I also want to say this is pretty similar as the Razer Mamba video I made like half a year ago. So if you have a Razer Mamba, you can check my other video out. And yeah, okay. So first, what you're gonna need is this is Alpha knife. You can use this or probably any knife. I just prefer this one because you're gonna go under these rubber feet and you're gonna put it out because there's a screw under here and here, like I said. After that, you're gonna need a screwdriver. This one, I'm using like this one, like this. And this is pretty much all you're gonna need for dismantling the mouse. So yeah, let's get started. Just get under there. Just be cautious you don't slip the knife and make a scratch on the mouse because that would be bad. So just get under there and just slowly work away and try to lift up the sticker. There we go. So now you got the sticker off. Now put it like aside so it doesn't lose its stickiness. It's still sticky. You don't wanna make it not sticky because you're gonna put it back on here. So don't worry, you're gonna put it back. It's not gonna be off. So you can see it's a screw under here. Now the other side as well, you're gonna get under there like that, slowly and gently. You might use some force, but just be careful your knife doesn't slip. There we go. I wouldn't recommend using your nails for that. Okay, so you can see 2 screws. Put it away. Okay, now the last screw is under here between this CE and FC, like in the middle of here. Now how do you locate it? You can use your thumb finger and you just like, if you push down, you can locate where the hole is. So basically you can fill the hole and you can make like, with the nail you can mark where it is. Where the hole is. You can see probably on the camera where the hole is. Now you have to make a hole. There's like, I tried, you cannot put that off, so there's gonna be a hole here. That's the only bad thing about this dismantling. But yeah, so just put pressure in and there, it's gonna go like that, see? And inside, if you look carefully, I don't know if the camera was gonna see it, you can see the screw inside of that. So just now untighten the screw. Okay, now that you got that done, there are no more screws holding the mouse. so you can put it apart. I just want to say that I've watched dismantling videos, and I've seen some people pulling this up, the mouse hold and this. I've seen them pulling this up and they broke their clicks here. You don't want to pull this up because you're gonna break it. Don't pull this up. The clicks. You have to, like, when you're dismantling it, you want to pull it down here, because it works a bit different with Razer Deathadder, normal Deathadder, I think. There, so you just put the pressure here, you put the pressure down, and that's how you push it. Now be careful, because you can see this is the location where the LED is stuck, like wired. So you don't want to kill the wires, because the LED here won't be working anymore. So you can just unplug, whether you want to plug it here or here. I think it doesn't matter, but just to make sure, we're gonna do it on here. Unplug the wires, just use your knife and pull it up, or use your fingers. There we go. You unplug it, and this is how it looks like. This is how the clicks look like. You can also remove this, but I'm gonna be removing that because I don't need to, and I don't wanna break anything, because it can break. So I don't wanna risk it. But you can get access to the LED light, or you can just like use those two holes. You put them apart. Oh, let's put the camera focus. Okay, there we go. Put them apart, and you can pull out the LED if you have to change the LED. Okay, so you can put this aside if you don't need to do anything with it. And this is how the mouse pretty much looks like. Now there is that screw. It's still in because I didn't pull it out, because I don't want to lose more of the stickiness. Oh, there's the plastic thing that was inside. The mouse is perfectly working, so nothing was broken. The click still works, so yeah, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, sorry guys, the camera cut me off because my phone is recording in 4K and it takes a lot of storage on my phone, so the video just stopped because there was no more storage. And yes, the video is not in 4K because my video editor doesn't support 4K, that's why. So yeah, this is where we left off. We already took the top part off, so we can just put that aside, and we got this left. Now since I already got the thing that was in, the broken plastic, whatever, we do not need to dismantle it anymore, but since I've said it is a disassembly video, I will keep my word, and we're going to continue with dismantling it. So first I will show you how many and which screws you have to untighten. Now you can see there's one here under here, one here. Those 3 silver ones, those are the first 3 screws you're going to untighten. And then you can see, camera focus, yeah, there. Okay, there we go. You can see these two. You're gonna remove these two as well, and there is another black screw right over here, and you're going to remove this one as well. Okay, so first we said we're going to remove these 3 screws, the silver ones. Okay, now we've removed the 3 silver ones. Now we're going to continue with these 2. Okay, now everything should go out pretty easily. You've already took most of the screws down, but you cannot pull it out without removing this one. So the last one will be the black one. And just untighten that. There you go. And that is, get it out there. Come on. There we go. Now this is the last one. Now you can already lift it up, but there are still wires holding it down. So you can just plug those wires just like we did the first wire. So just get a knife and get under here and pull it up. There we go. Once you pull it up, just use your finger and it's up. And the last one is here. Use the same method. There we go, one side, the other side. Now you can just, don't use too much force, but you can easily pull it out. There we go. Now you can take out this, and there we go. This is the plastic for the sensor. Sensor is located here, you can see. If you have to replace the sensor, you have to remove those two screws, which we will do right now. But I just want to show you guys how this looks like. Now the thing, this is the LED. This gives the, over here, those are the LEDs which give the color to the mouse or the scroll wheel. Yeah. This is the scroll wheel. You can put it out, I think, but we're not gonna. Okay, whatever. I did promise it's a dismantle video. We just pull it out, but we're gonna put it back in right now because I don't want to mess too much with that because I don't want to break it. Come on, go back in. There we go. Okay. Now we got this done. We can also look under it. There's something special about it. Okay, so now we are gonna put the sensor down, 2 more screws, and then we're done. Just untighten that. There we go. Now the sensor should go up just like that, but you should be careful because it is being held here. I forgot to mention that, so you want to pull it up in the front and then get it out, okay? Just in case, but I don't think you can damage anything if you just put it up like I did. There we go. You can change that, as I said, replace it. I think Razer also sends these out. If you want to, if you have a problem with the sensor, you can just write a letter to Razer and they're gonna send a replacement to you, so you can replace it yourself. So yeah. Now, okay, now we've pretty much dismantled everything. Oh, we forgot about the wire. You can see we can pull out the wire as well, and this is pretty much disassemble everything. Okay, so now we can see all the dismantled parts. This is the first thing we put down. This is the second thing we put down, which is pretty much the mouse. This is the bottom side of the housing. This is the sensor. I also forgot to mention the mouse has another sensor and you can push that off. I forgot to mention that. Look, you can take that off, see? That's the plastic. And as you can see here, camera, why would you focus? This is another sensor. Since the camera does have dual sensor, which means it has 2 sensors, which means it's a good mouse. It's a great mouse, gives great performance, and there is a proof of it. Okay, so another thing I showed you before, but I didn't actually do, is how to take out that LED, and this is easy. You just, as I said, push down this here and then you can take it out. See? There we go, and the LED is out and you can see it. Let's focus on it. Yeah, you can see this is the LED. It looks weird because it is RGB LED, sorry. And yes, we did say we're gonna completely dismantle it. That's why I am going to take out the scroll wheel, like so. And this is completely dismantling the mouse, sorry. Okay, now we are going to reassemble it. And first, we're going to start with the bottom side with this. Okay. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to put the fender back on here. Oh, sorry. There we go. We're going to put it back here. Okay. Now let me just make some space. There we go. Now just locate the 2 screws you used before and just put them in. There we go. Now that you have that done, you want to put this over here. Just leave it. Don't mess with it too much so you don't break it. Okay, now what we're going to do next is we're going to take the wire and put it back in. Now follow me, look, I'll show you. You can see if I put it like that, there is one side longer than the other. Like this, as you can see, is a bit longer than this side, which means this is at the bottom. So the longer side is at the bottom, like that. There we go. Now you put it in like that. Focus. Okay. You put it in like that. Now you have over here, right over here in the middle, there's the scroll wheel. So you have to put the wire around the scroll wheel, which will go around right over here, like this. You're gonna put it down here. There we go. See, it's like this. And then you're going to put it around here like so. Just like that, see? So it's not on the way. Okay, so now it's like that. There, you have this done. Now, oh wow, my rubber feet. Let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna put the scroll wheel back here. Are you gonna focus camera or what? There we go. Put that in here, see, like that. And as you can see, this click under here, you can see there's a switch here. This is for the scroll wheel click. Okay, so let's put it back in. Get in, for fuck's sake. There we go. Now, we're just gonna put this like that. We're gonna screw it in later. Now, at the bottom, we have to also put that back in. So it goes like this. Come on. Why won't you go on? Come on. I know you want to go back on. Wow, it's so stubborn. Okay, we're just gonna put it like that. It's gonna go on. There now. We're gonna put it in. That's what she said. Wow. Okay. Now, how it goes is you have to be careful you don't damage this wire. So it has to go around here, and you put it down like this. And after you do that, you want to make sure you push this down here, the cable. Okay, now this is all lined up, as you see. Now we're going to screw down the black screw. Okay, so then we're going to screw down these 2 screws, and then the rest 3 screws, which is here, here, and here. Okay, let's do this. we go. Now we have to plug the wires back in. Now, which way is the right way? That's the question. Now I'll explain it to you. Okay, have to make the focus again. Okay, now this side, for this wire, you have to look for these two lines. As you can see here, those two lines. And where the lines are, you just align it up and go in. That should be pretty logical if you ask me. They're like this, you see. You just push it in. You don't need any tools, you just use your fingers. Okay, now for this sensor, you have to look at it this way. And is it? Come on, focus. You can see there's a line here. And this line goes on this side. So you have to rotate it like so. Right. Like this, see? And then it goes in. Come on. There. And just put it in with your finger. There. Now that's done. Come on, focus, camera. Now that's done. We're going to put on the top LED. First, we're gonna first plug it here, I guess. Or no, first we're gonna plug it in here because I want to show you how to do it. Okay, so first you have to locate on focus the two lines again. So the two lines are, come on camera, focus. The two lines are here and this side is here. So this side, the one with marks, will be on the outside. I'll just put it in. There you go. Okay, now that you have that done, all you're gonna do is put the LED back in here. So it has to be this way, like this. You can see. Then you just put it like this and push it in so it clicks. There, now it's in. See, it's holding it in. There, you can see. Now all you have to do is just remove this. Now just put it back together. Now you should pull down here and then at the front, when you get to the front, first we're gonna put the left there and then the other side, and it's in like this. Now you have to screw it back in. We're gonna actually start with the left side. It doesn't really matter, honestly. And now that we've done that, you can see everything is nice aligned. Legs working, scroll wheel, side click, everything's fine. All you have to do is put on the two rubber feet. Now this is on the left side. I hope you marked which is where. I think it doesn't matter, but I'm not sure. It probably doesn't. There, just push it there, and the other side over here, and now you are done. There we go. Now all we need to do is plug the mouse into the computer so I prove it that it's working and nothing is wrong with it. There we go. So that's nice. Now let's plug it in. Okay, now as you can see, we plug the mouse in and the lightning is working. And now I just want to rotate you to the screen. There you go. Now you can see scroll wheel working, scroll wheel click working, this click working, left click, right click, side click goes backwards, goes forwards, and as you can see the mouse is functional and working. It's great. For more videos, guys, stay tuned in. We got a lot of more gear reviews, dismantles, comparisons to do. As you can see here in the video, I've got quite a lot of Razer equipment and other stuff. So I will be doing future videos, of course. I will be doing a lot of more dismantle videos.